Alright, Game Cooker US Rocks VR here. Um, Playing a little more um, Outer Worlds. So, some people might be wondering, why do I live stream? Well, basically because it's easier to just live stream and then let it post because I don't have a lot of time. It's not really because I prefer it that way, it's just that's what I have to do right now. Um, and I can just hop on, play, hop on, live stream it, play, just get off, done, you know. There really isn't any editing I gotta do or anything like that. Um, I finally got the quality that pretty decent, it seems like. So I'm not live streaming necessarily to, you know, I don't know, attract people to my chat. I mean, that's usually why people live stream to get, you know, more popular and get the super chats and all that other stuff. I mean, certainly, if people were that interested in watching long gameplay videos, then I certainly would welcome that. But, I know that that's not the conventional, common way to do things, you know. So I just do my thing, and then wherever it goes, that's where it goes. All right, so last time I was on, I brought the hope.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Okay.
Doc Wells never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
I'm not one for pointless heroism, but the board's gonna be after us next. We gonna finish what we started?
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
I'm sure the outlaw Phineas will appreciate you saving his day, as it were, Captain. If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
So this might be nearing the end of the game. I don't know, we'll see.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
Talk our way through.
The fewer folks we got to hurt, the better. Maybe on our way out, we let all those poor souls locked up in there go free.
Sure, boss. You do the talking. I'll pack a few more rounds of ammo.
So anyway, they pretty much said what I was about to say. I brought the Hope ship to Phineas's lab. That's where all the Earthlings are in a cryogenic state. Phineas wanted to revive them, but I didn't get a lot of the chemical from the lab that he needs to wake them all up because I didn't want to kill the the individuals in the lab that were in suspended animation. So I'm not really sure what would have happened if I brought a whole bunch of chemicals. If I would have brought the 100%, I guess I'll have to do that next time if I ever play again. So I have to go save Phineas. But at the same time, I was supposed to talk to one of the people that were head of the board. The other thing is too, I have to finish I have to hand in 2 quests. This one here to Sublate headquarters, which of course I didn't kill Dr. Chartrand, so I guess I'm done with Sublate. She doesn't want to work with me anymore. And then I gotta choose sides. Either help Amber Heights or Stellar Bay. So I was gonna go ahead and help Stellar Bay this time around, and if I play again, I'll do Amber Heights. So I guess time to rock and roll. Let me go hand in this quest. Let me see. She's on, yeah. So I'm gonna go here first, because I don't think I'm gonna have any more quests. Then I gotta also beef up my characters here. So I still never really bothered with their abilities or whatever they have, actually. So 3 armor for 10 seconds. That's not very long. Might as well make them beefier. I don't know what 5 armor is actually gonna do. Doesn't really seem like a lot. I'll do that on all of them. I wish you could take your whole crew. That'd be real nice. Might as well give them health, right? I mean, to break into a place like that, you would think that reduce the sexy radius incentives when you have no companions. Well, when you use an inhaler, any down companions are revived. We should use that, huh? And then skills. I didn't really know what to do with it. Heal amount granted by inhaler is 47%. Greater. More plasma, more shock, and more science weapon effects. Oh, that's nice. 10 points, huh? I am using the science weapons. Corrosion damage and N-ray damage. I'm not using corrosion though. I'll just stick with it, what I have here. I'll save them. Where's Felix? Is he in there? No, yeah, he's back here. He didn't even say anything. Alright, let me get out of here. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a different weapon here, though. Shotgun, huh? I wonder if I could beef that thing up. Who's got the worst weapon here? Let's see, he's got 1,000 damage. What? How did she get that thing? Oh, here's that new weapon. Finn's Force. Maybe I should upgrade that. Let me see if I could tinker that thing. If I got money. Oh, here it is, tinker. Excuse me. I was out today cutting the lawn and doing all kinds of outdoor stuff around the house. Okay, so let's check this thing out here. $853. Let's see what this baby looks like. She gonna get it? Or should I use it? Let me... This is... Ooh, that's expensive. Killing my money. See what this looks like. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I think I'll let Pavardi use it. I don't like semi-automatics too much. They're okay, but I hate constantly pushing the trigger. I just like holding it down. I'm lazy like that. Come on, where is it? Oh. I have it equipped. Okay, what did I have there? Let's see, I got this big guy. Got that one. Okay, Pavardi, you got a nice weapon coming. Where is it? He's repairing. barely use the thing. Dick! Didn't I just repair it? If she can use that. And, this one's actually pretty nice. 392. Pretty nice machine gun right there. Now this one's better than mine. Maybe I'll upgrade that one. It's got post armor damage. Let me put some mods in it. I would like to modify. Wait, what? Oh, I'm confused here now. It's got 2 slots open? It's got 3 slots, okay. So this one is rate of fire, critical damage. I like that critical damage. Corrosion, magazine size, that's always good. Yeah, magazine. And this one's a scope. Post armor damage dealt. Super scope. 6 times zoom, that's not bad. Let's try this one. Okay, so right now I have I want critical damage. Okay, so I have critical, magazine size, and a super scope. Haha. Whoa. I like it and I don't like it, but this is a long-range weapon, so... Tinker? Yeah, it's time to get rid of some of this junk. This is a nice 695 is good. Let's see what she's got there. 255. 361. 240. Sam doesn't get any upgrades. He already does a lot of damage. Hmm. Okay. Here we go. Stellar Bay it is.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Although if I'm gonna save Phineas, excuse me. I think we'll go with this.
You think maybe you could get some of your friends to land here too? Gets real quiet.
I think I just stepped in something nasty.
SAM units are equipped to handle even the toughest of stains. Initiating deep burn removal now.
Whoa, hey, don't point that thing at me.
If the iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
I think they're all gonna say no.
They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together. Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish. I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
I don't know if I can get them to.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo. I'd be willing to consider it, but I'd need to see her review first. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified. I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Wow, that's quite a turn. I wasn't expecting that dialogue. Hmm. This game does have its twists. I just figured I'd convince him to work with him, but I mean, like, not blow him up, you know, because that's what the other guy wants to do to him. Okay, so, wow. Are you kidding me? Convince MSI and the icon. There's a chance for peace. So I have to get Graham replaced with Zora. So again, another girl. A guy is being taken out of leadership and a woman replacing him. Not that I'm saying anything in particular, I'm just saying. Just seems like, you know, kind of a theme here, down with the men. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. I want them to get along. I don't know how I'm gonna convince Graham. Last time I talked to him, he was pretty clear about his intentions. So I don't know how I'm gonna convince. I mean, obviously it's a scripted game, so if they're saying there's a possibility, then it can be done.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Wait, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Is it? No. Not Fallbrook. Getting disoriented here.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
See how far it is from Cascadia. Whoa, 11,000 meters. Okay, that's not gonna work. Wait, what am I doing? Ah, come on, wake up. I can fast travel. Sorry. Okay, what do we got here? Where is it? I forgot about fast traveling.
Disarray level analysis. Utter and total chaos.
Oh, you know, I never talked to her. She told me to meet her in the medical lab here. I never did before. She might have a quest.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I read about this in Thrilling Tales of the Frontier. Pirates raided Amber Heights. It was a real bloodbath.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Lips don't quite go with the.
Hey, Sam. You know you ain't nobody's property, right?
Unit warranty not guaranteed with unregistered ownership.
You ought to throw off the shackles of mechanical slavery, Sam. Fight back against the system.
Beat 'em up, brushheads. They're tough acting on stains.
You're not even listening to me, are you?
I think we were already at the relay station. Stuck.
Yeah! Now that was fun!
Well, that's different. But all the loot is gone.
All right.
Clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
What happened there? Okay, that was weird. I gotta load the game again. Crap. Yeah! Open the door. Yeah. Shut the door. Okay. I don't know why they're enemies with me. Monarch people.
Muting volume
They're
now.
marauders, aren't they? Oh, the guards, that's why. They weren't never enemies. Okay, good.
Flawlessly finished.
Oh, that's the last of him!
So these guys are... Ah, okay.
Looks like we're doing this!
Where did that guy come from?
Invasive contaminants detected. Analysis of efforts. Wrong tools for the job.
guy, is it? Where am I going here now? Wait a second. Oh, I can't believe I went backwards. Okay. Where am I going? Hey, did I got the wrong quest in here? I had the wrong thing in. I wish it would just switch when you accept a quest or whatever, I don't know. Guess it doesn't know. Okay, actually I probably should have went, this was actually closer. Let's try that. Time to get out the big gun. Really?
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Nothing else? Anybody else want a piece of this? Okay, good. Code. Okay. So what do I have to do? Go back now? Turn the Zora. Okay. Fast travel's nice.
You ever get sick of taking orders, Sam?
All SAM units have been programmed to obey customer directives.
It ain't your fault you've been programmed by the board. Whole colony's been programmed by the board.
Welcome back. You find anything out there? Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes. Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of frauds.
Yeah. He had us all fooled. Now I've got to sort out how to break it to the rest of my people. Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
You got a second? I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Well, people do change, but don't really know the motives behind his movement. Unless he was trying to set up a disaster to recruit people. Let me see, does that sound familiar? Riots.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor.
Well, he's not
You'd
a
never do
traitor.
something like that, would you?
He did something.
Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
That was a long time ago.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Battery levels are fully charged. Thank you, customer. Sam, merciless on germs.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once
I need to take a walk. Where am I supposed to take a walk? I guess they want me to wait a couple minutes. Okay, so groundbreaker. I guess I could do that real fast, but
Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8885. Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8886. Human, you are in violation.
Okay, I don't know if I should bring Sam along anymore. He's acting weird. Okay, so Fallbrook is where my residence is. And I could just go back to the ship. Take a rest, and then go back.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
Little tiny robot, huh? Okay, well, I guess it should be good to go back now, I presume, unless, of course. I guess there's nothing that's gonna make me what's her name happy.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Sorry, Sam. Getting a little weird on me there. Yeah, I'm just gonna hand this in and be disowned by Subway Industries, I presume.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You got your punch right here.
Sublight for life. The corporation's never lifted a finger.
Could just kill her. 103, huh? Wow. Companion skill bonus to player skills. So that means I also get it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see me getting any higher on that.
Is it done?
I guess we're parting ways.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species? Or are we finished here? Out of my office. We're done.
The thanks we get for showing a little integrity.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Okay, I didn't get any points. You're kidding me, right? That's weird. I didn't get any points.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Tripadel Flakes and Purple Berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12%
It always says save right before. Save.
Is it done? I see. If you need... Well, damn. Technically, You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
The thanks we get for showing a little integrity.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood.
Yeah, how come I didn't get experience?
I said get out.
What happens if you, blow her up?
And that's how it's done, Captain.
The board reputation increased. Okay. That's quite interesting. So who's the new leader? Whoa, what happened to him?
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs. If I ever find out who off the bus, I'll...
Mess with me! You're the best there ever was!
Nothing in here to even take. I never looked at this computer, actually. Let me load game here.
I said get out.
Come on, get in here.
Miss Lilia says we ain't supposed to talk.
So you can get rep with the board by killing the boss upstairs.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our
Guess we'll leave it at that. Now it's time to go back to Amber Heights.
Some crew members are causing a We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
I think I'll stick with this. Loadout.
Hey, Felix. I tried your recipe, you know.
You tried my Rizzo's purple berry candy vodka? Be honest. Great drink or greatest drink?
It's a mite sweet for my taste, but it ain't bad. Gave me a headache, something awful the next morning.
Yeah, the formula's a work in progress, but I'm close to a breakthrough. Figure I should add more sugar.
The headache's on account of the sugar content. You want to get fancy? Find yourself a taro. They've got sweet blood, but it ain't so full of sugar.
Tearaway blood. Got it. What makes it so sweet?
You know, next time I hunt one, I'll have to ask.
She's got to be ready now.
So, Nyoka, I tried your suggestion.
What?
About my special purpleberry vodka. You said I should throw in a dash of tearaway blood. So I did.
Oh. Oh, hell. You didn't get the runs, did you?
Well, I mean, no. Not for long, anyway. Why do you ask?
You gotta boil the blood, Felix, before mixing it all up.
I really wish you would have told me that earlier.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already. Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Okay, that's not really what we were gonna do.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support? Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Moment of truth.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. I escaped the corruption of the endless cycle of corporate greed. Yes, I ran from that. But now I'm ready to face it once more. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come! Nice work!
Oh, that's the last of him!
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line. Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. I've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance. Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures, but when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Oh, here we go. And now I'm gonna have to do dialogue between them two. And all this will probably be for nothing. They're probably
Did
not
you and
gonna
Ellie
get
drink all
along.
my Spectrum Red?
Oh, was that yours? I thought it was their new Felix line.
Oh. Gross. Oh, goodness.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Great.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
If anybody can get these two shaking hands, it's you, boss.
Oh, Lord.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain. Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that. Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far. But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
Mr. Nandi says he don't know a thing. I say we take his word for it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it. Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. You know, there was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sandar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Never doubted you for a minute, boss.
Okay. So that went well. Monarch's a happy place now. Because of the unfortunate death of someone? Okay, what's next? Now I gotta do the prison now? Oh lord. Oh god. Oh goodness. Botched. Why is it botched? Why does it say it's botched? I can't see her now? That's kind of stupid. Okay. That's kind of weird. I went through all that stupidity for nothing. Oh. When I skipped the hope. Huh. Okay, well anyway. So much for that. So now I guess it's the prison. Back to the ship, and now we go to the prison. I need a vending machine or something. Let's see, probably the best place to go is where I'm at. is. No secret places to take some stuff, huh? No back alleyways in here. There's really nothing. Okay. $262, huh? $415. Wow, that's pretty good. They have a
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
We're not used to outside help around here.
Where's the tinkering place? Oh, right here. 415 on that hammer. That's pretty freaking good, I think. This one's better. This one doesn't even have upgrade yet. I upgraded that already. I guess he's good. $220, huh? Heavy machine gun. Shotgun. See what kind of mods I can put in this thing. Wow, plus 20% attack damage. That's pretty nuts. In-ray damage. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, time to rescue Phineas. I guess we're coming to the end of the game, I suppose.
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Oh, that's it. I don't think I have anything. Can't do anything with this. I mean, I can try to level up again. Guess I can try to level up one more time, but I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble. So what do we have? Can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. I mean, I don't really know.
Destination reached. Scylla. There's no vending machine here. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. Junk. Shock Cannon Ultra.
67, wow. Good thing's going way up. Sneak attack damage plus 10%. I think my lockpicking is up high enough. Maybe, what's this one? Ranged? Hmm. Ah, medical 80. That's what I should have done. Crap. Forgot about the medical. Yeah, let's see if we can level up.
What was that?
Don't mess with us.
He's even giving us experience.
Here they come!
Let's take him down!
This doesn't seem like much of a challenge. I don't know if we're getting any experience.
Heads up, bud!
Down they go!
Yeah! Now that was fun!
I don't know, something tells me I'm not getting very much experience. I'm surprised no one can't go in this place here. At least I didn't see an entrance. I guess before I finish the game I can look. I don't see anything.
Here they come! What was that? I was just getting started.
Don't mess with the best. One down. Everyone all right?
Okay, well, I don't know. Doesn't seem like I'm really getting any experience.
Next one, high!
Score one for Felix.
Here they come!
That hurts.
Alright, well I guess that's it then. That's a nice picture. Didn't really notice that last time. A nice star. He's selling junk. Nice. Alright, time to break Phineas out. Here we go.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
I think I'm good with who I got. Although, yeah, I'll go to Tartarus.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Wonderful.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Okay.
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead. Protocol is important, ma'am. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that, just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Well. I don't know. So what, I gotta fight my way through here now?
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
Waiting for this!
Don't mess with us.
Oh. Alright, what was I supposed to do here? I'm a little confused. Aren't these guys hostile? I don't know where to get ID. Usually you just have to take out somebody.
Shh.
Investigating.
That? Better take a look.
Looks like we're doing this!
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I'm here. Push on, Martin.
Just getting started.
Well, that wasn't cool. That is not cool at all. Alrighty then. Maybe I should use one of these then, huh? Let's see here. Where was that? Harmful status effect. Yeah, that might be what I need. Tactical time dilation, that's pretty good. Try that.
Here they come.
Best there ever was.
This one's mine.
Oh, that's what it was, this N-ray stuff.
Here they come!
Reloading!
Still got it!
Making it look easy.
Not sure what collecting any of this junk means now because it's at the end of the game, you know? What? Open the door. Open. Go ahead. You know how to pop it? You want me to do it? Be right back.
This was a nice break. Taking in the scenery?
All right. Sorry about that. Little break. All right. So what do we got going on here? Did I do this already? With the board decrease. I guess what was I supposed to do? Sneak in here?
You gotta show me how you did that.
Maybe I was supposed to sneak in here. Maybe I should look for the... I don't know where the ID was. Something tells me this is a no-win scenario. Oh, really? Once I go in there, I probably can't come out. Well, I already broke the law, so I don't really know.
Hell of a job.
overburdened. And it's pretty obvious I can't leave. Okay, so what do we got here? Riot control, armor. $49, that's pretty nice. D4. $84, wow. She's got the hammer, but he's pretty. Determination. What does determination do again? Health. I don't have a tinkering desk, so 101 armor, wow. It's pretty crazy. I think I gotta destroy some stuff though. Oh, I have another one. Dodge. Where is it? Block. Dodge, block. What's the difference? She's already got a bunch of junk in there though. Still gotta destroy some stuff. Cause bleed duration. 1109. $381. Got two of them, huh? Three of them. Kind of feels like a trap. Why don't I have any ID? I don't understand.
Gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
They say nobody's ever broken out of the labyrinth. Didn't say nothing about breaking in, though.
Well, the board doesn't care about the board certainly doesn't care about.
Lead the way, boss. I got your back.
Isn't the whole way restricted? The whole place you would think would be restricted.
Damn, but we're good.
Something's not right.
Oh, that's the last of him.
It's all on the wrist.
Yeah, I guess I should have snuck in here.
Bring him down!
That had to hurt!
Love a good fight. Nicely done.
Yeah, there's just too much junking in. I'm gonna end up being overburdened.
Fun.
Yeah! Now that was fun!
I guess I was supposed to put a silencer.
One down! Oh, that's the last of him! Heads up! Jackasses incoming!
I keep forgetting about my slow down time thing. I don't know why we need this, but whoa, 12:25. I like that. These things are getting a little more and more beefy. Forgot about the flamethrower. So I guess I'm getting no experience or something. Maybe I am. Doesn't seem like I am. Too much stuff. I didn't even get to the prisoners yet. That's the messed up thing. Didn't even get to the prisoners.
Don't mess with the best.
Tinkering desk would be nice. Stuff. This game is overly generous. Getting into the prison area. Let's see what we can do here. Flamethrower. Pretty nice plasma launcher. Let's see what the mod can do with that thing. Rate of fire. Nah, what about this one? Same thing. Crap. It's already a shock weapon, so... Caring? I already have all my armor stacked. Could change it to this one. Standard troop armor. Modify. About the one that I'm wearing. Crap. Well, 84 is pretty good. I probably should stick with that one. Determination does what? Gives my companion health. Okay, let's see what this one. I already have that one, right? Shock damage. That's interesting. When your health drops too low, this mod makes you temporarily invulnerable. Pretty nice. Thug kit. Melee weapons +5, defense +10. Wow. Melee and defense. Footsteps. Oh, that's quieter. Backpack. I like that. When the wearer performs a dodge. Not that it really matters, because my companions are pretty loud. Backpack would be nice, though. Kind of a waste, really. I wonder what the first one is again. Doesn't tell you what this gives. Yes, that's pretty much the same for him. Probably do this to him too. Determination. Standard troop armor. Let's do another one. I don't know if that helps me or helps them. $59, so he's got more. Is there another one? What's leadership do again? Each point in leadership increases inspiration. Oh, and determination. That sucks. Okay. Should have known that. Okay, let's do this one. Kind of stupid. I don't know if that helps her or me or what. Gadget. See what they got for gadgets. Okay, where's my gun? Wonder if you can convert the flamethrower to in-ray damage. It's gonna be a lot of money. Where is it? Where did it go? There it is. I guess there's no gadget. This is junk. Dialogue leadership, She had a dialogue leadership one. Might as well keep that. I just wasted it. If anything, I would think this is the one that I would want to change the damage. I'll just hold on to it for now. Alright, that's good. I don't really think I can do a whole lot more. I really remember what I was thinking about doing now. I can't upgrade that one. This one you can, but this is mine, right? $701. So now it's weaker. I don't really understand the point in putting that on there. On critical, magazine, and scope.
last of them.
Okay, so I'm hurt when I use it.
Ford, take me. I thought the chasm outside Stellar Bay was deep. This makes me nauseous.
Be nice if we could turn the drone. Pod 2, it must be Pod 2. Very loud. Should have put a silencer on it.
Got it. Heads down.
That's what you get! Can we do that again?
I know something's gonna happen. It's too easy. Way too easy. Oh. Okay, that is weird.
I'm working as fast as I can, all right? If y'all would quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner. Fixing the FPS system. FPS system. Ugh, it's redundant, Melody. Can you just let me work? I'm almost done. Forced pacification system. If the prisoners riot, we gas them. It went a little haywire after the last deployment, so here I am. Anyway, I need to finish this, so get out of here, will you?
Score one for Felix.
Oh, I should have waited for her to fix it, I guess. Crap. I think I just messed that up. I think on our way out of here, we're supposed to use it anyway, I don't know. Guess we'll find out, won't we? I should have saved it before I... Crap. Let me save the game, see how far... Oh. Okay, let me save it here.
I'm a good fraud. Damn, but we're good.
Oh wait, I was supposed to let her fix it.
What?
Okay, that was weird. So I can't talk to her now? I don't get that. Okay, so she's still alive. So she might end up hitting the thing.
Shh, easy now.
I don't know if I was supposed to get rid of her. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to go to the... Just go to the lift.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us. Open fire! What's that? Bring him down! I can deal with this one!
Forgot I had the end.
All right.
sell your shit for beer! Here we go!
How do I get over there?
Oh, that's the last of him!
Be nice to do total stealth run. I wonder if that corporate lady is an ally. No way out. Oh, here it is. What are you doing here?
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury your body.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in him.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens. My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Oh, the look on your face. Fantastic! No, he isn't quite there yet. A bit more torture will help, I think. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle. Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
Are you kidding me? We're out here trying to clean up your mess.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way. Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton dissent. We don't need your help. I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Are you out of your mind? Rockwell's the biggest monster in Halcyon. You got any idea how many lives he's destroyed? How many people he's hurt? I've had enough. You even think about cooperating with this animal? And you and I are finished. Uh-huh. Stick it where the stars don't shine. We're done.
You know, you're a stronger captain than I gave you credit for. Maybe you really can make the tough decisions.
Egg. Well, that's kind of fricked up. Now they tell me. Guess that's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna be all alone at the end. But I'm waking up the colonist. And he took my stuff. Took my science weapon. Bum. Come on. Jesus. Oh, that's right. Yeah, my skills are lowered now because of him. Tch. Ugh. Still overburdened. Well, I'm not using I'm not using handguns, so I might as well just get rid of them. So that's kind of stupid. Took my science weapon.
You know, I'd been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at. Outstanding.
Now somebody's loyal.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Oh no. These good guys? Shooting good guys. Alright, let's load the game again. What the frick? Should have saved. Always gotta frickin' save. Oh, I gotta do this all over again.
I've got work to do.
Oh my lord. Goodness gracious. No. What happened here? What did I just do? Am I going the wrong way? What happened?
I've got work to do.
Okay. We're gonna go through this again over and over again. Oh, I didn't go up, that's why. Goodness. I apologize. Gotta do this all over again? No. Okay, let me save it again. Okay. Yeah, we didn't go up on the elevator, that's right.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and fight!
Stay down.
I just heard a fine.
Company ammo. Wait. Everyone all right? Take him down. Waste of company ammo. Your execution brought to you by UDL. What was that? No prisoners. You're right.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Returning fire!
Stay down, miscreant.
Waste of company ammo. Waste of company ammo.
Okay, so they're helping us, that's good. Okay, so I guess we have to go in here. Or not.
Think this counts as a promotion?
Okay, time to go up, I guess.
This is nice. Calm before the storm and all that.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty. I'm afraid I can't do that. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy. You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony. In that we are in agreement. An end to violence is precisely what I want. An end to chaos. An end to senseless loss of life. The only obstacle standing in my way is you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain. I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Great. Unrate damage doesn't do anything. She has, yep, shock damage. So that's good. Should have upgraded one of these. Crap. I only got this thing and it's slow. Oh, what? Oh. Because he's out of my group. That frickin' sucks. What is it? What do you need? 100? I can't believe they're not giving us any experience through here. Wasn't expecting that, otherwise I would have definitely leveled up some more. this gun. That's it, I guess. We're finally here.
Why won't you?
Get me out of here!
Well, that was easy.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. What? Break into the most heavily guarded facility in the most hostile world in Halcyon? No, I have absolutely no idea how you did it. You're a goddamn miracle worker. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Okay, I'm a little confused here. So I'm not gonna go with the chairman?
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
So is that it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later, a marauder was found in possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. There are no official records of Felix Millstone leaving the labyrinth. Some say he found himself a reasonably cozy cell and carved his name into the wall. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the riot on Tartarus, and partnered with Chairman Rockwell to run the colony together. As Halcyon looked toward the future, you remained a constant presence in the colony's administration. You were never weighed down by bureaucracy, and you never had to dirty your hands with politics. You had people who did that for you. By your influence, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, that's it. I guess that's the results of my choices in the outer worlds. So, the end. I was thinking about doing another playthrough where you just like really go crazy. Just be like a rogue. But I'm not going to play through anytime soon. That was a lot of hours. So, anyway, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Yeah, the game's not bad. I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't agree with some of the obvious, some of the narrative, but whatever. It's just a game. So anyway, if you like this, like and share. If you didn't like it, well, I hope you did. Be safe, social distance. Let's hope and pray that we get out of this lockdown situation, and that these other problems that people are causing go away. We just have a constant force here in the United States that's trying to tear everything down. It quite amazes me, really. But of course, we already knew this was coming. The Bible talks about all this stuff. So, and yes, I said the Bible. If you're interested in that, knowing about Bible prophecy and all that stuff, um, look up on YouTube Walter Veith, Veith, Total Onslaught. It's a 36-part series, and it talks about, it is a religious thing, but it's more than that. It talks about everything, from the beginning of history till the end, and everything in between, including the secret societies, the occultism, um, politics, the Dark Ages, specific Bible prophecies. It's pretty interesting. So check it out. It's worth watching, and it's a lot of information to take in. All right, anyway, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I love you all. Bye. Peace.